Hello and welcome to Jubilife City Radio. My name is Freaking Shock and I'm joined by the other half of JCR, always the tired man himself, Coco for days. Bro, how you doing?
I'm good. I am going very well. Fun fact, I saw Bad Friends, Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino.
I did see that on IG. I think it was IG. Somewhere you posted it. How was it?
The most unhinged comedy show. I think I saw Bobby Lee's butthole about 8 or 9 times.
Oh, boy, that is unhinged.
They had a thing, if you said quokka on stage, Bobby Lee mooned everyone.
Right. Random word.
Yeah, they're Americans. They think the word quokka's hilarious. They think it's a cute little animal. Yeah. So, and they somehow associated that with Bobby Lee's butt. So, I'll take it.
Fair.
The opening act was, a lot of American political jokes, which I guess...
The opening act by them, or just by, a side person?
How did
it play out?
So she opened, she was a regular for most of 2022, 2023, and then she sort of stopped in 2024.
Yeah.
But then she came as a guest appearance for some episodes, and she's been on tour with them. So she, I think if it wasn't so much American politically based, and it would have been a bit funny, but her opening joke was, so who's a Donald Trump fan?
Yeah,
and people are ooh, not many people did it, but and she goes, you guys suck. Being a female, I can't do anything now. And I was oh,
yeah, okay,
yeah. I we understand the situation you're in, and it's not ideal.
Yeah,
but it doesn't really hit with the Australian audience as much as it would the American audience. Sure. So she was only on there for 5-10 minutes.
Kind of a strange thing to bring up at a comedy show, though.
Yeah,
was she going to turn that into some sort of comedic thing? Or
she was trying to turn it into a comedic thing. There were people laughing. Okay. I just think for myself and Jasmine, it just didn't really land.
Yeah, not the way that there.
Yeah. But then Andrew Santino came out on stage and he's making fun of Jewish people. He's making fun of Australians. He's making fun of Jewish people. He's making fun of the Americans, the Irish. He's ripped into everyone, and his set was fantastic. And then Bobby Lee came up on stage and he was talking, and then randomly someone in the audience would yell out. He'll go, "Hey, you!" Just start yelling at the audience randomly,
berating them.
And then he was walking around. He goes, because he's Korean. He goes, "So where my Korean people at?" And there's one person who goes, "Woo!" He goes, "Shut up! I don't care that you're Asian."
Yeah.
So as that's sort of the tamer part of both of all 4 of the sets. Sorry, that happened. Yeah, and then they did they had a segment where it was tell us a secret or a truth, or truth, dare, and something else. And one of the ladies had a secret to reveal that she was pregnant, and she had a whole family there and her husband.
Let's go.
So I was like, holy crap. That is the coolest way to find out that you're going to be a dad.
That's awesome.
But she had some bogan name, so they ripped into her for it.
Yeah.
And then there was this one dude, he was at the show with one of his female work colleagues, and she put in that she had a crush on another one of them, but doesn't know how to tell him that she wants to hook up. And the other guy goes, "So do you have a crush on her?" And he just went dead silent. He goes, "Well," and they're like, "Well, this is awkward for you, isn't it?" And then they're like, "So do you have a girlfriend?" He goes, "Yeah, I've been with her for 4 months." And "We're calling her." And they called her, pretending to be a chick, going, "I'm sucking your boyfriend off right now.
Jeez.
How do you feel about this?" Just like, holy crap. So unhinged.
Very
It
wild.
was so good.
Very wild.
We, Jasmine and I left tears in our eyes, stitches all over.
Yeah, nice.
It was, it was such a good night. Such a good night. How about yourself?
Good.
How you been?
I've been very busy with work, but besides work, things have been pretty chill. It's been nice. I've been in a bit of a routine. To be fair, the past week has been pretty hectic, just like being everywhere between seeing friends, helping friends, doing many different things. I haven't really had a time to sit down and do nothing for a day, which, I mean, for someone who is childless, that that could be every day. I choose for it not to be every day. I put myself in the situations, which is fine. I don't have
you have the freedom to do it as well.
About. Exactly. So, but things have been great. Things have been really, really enjoyable. I put up my little Christmas tree. I've kind of reorganized a little bit of the room. I've changed up just like the way that I've got my lights set up, and it's been something so simple, but very much gratifying, I guess.
Changes the feng shui.
Yeah. And I've got a Secret Labs chair on its way. Ooh. I'll be getting that in a few weeks.
Did you use that sneaky affiliate link?
I didn't even think about it, to be honest.
That's alright. It was sort of a new thing, and then I stopped streaming for a bit. So
yeah. No, I just told Mum which one I wanted, and she's like, "Alright, I'll get it." I was like, "Sick."
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So I've got that coming. So it should be good. It should be comfy, because I'm working from home a lot more. I'm spending so much time in this chair, and I tell you what, at the beginning it was comfortable, but now it is
uncomfortable.
Yeah, like I'll be sitting down for like 10 hours in a row sometimes. I'm just like, I get up, I can't feel my legs, my ass cheeks hurt, and it's just, So yeah, new chair, new me. Should be good. Pokemon Pocket. Oh my goodness, man!
Yeah.
I'm addicted. I'm
addicted. You know what? Half the time I don't even rip the packs open. My girls do.
Yeah.
If I get a notification, your packs are ready, I go Pokemon packs, and because I've got the free trial premium, they get a pack each,
nice.
And then you get that bonus pack on top every 48 hours. So it's like I get a pack too.
Yeah. No, I when I'm at work and I get those notifications, I just get people in the office to open them for me.
Yeah, cool.
But they don't have much luck. Considering how many packs I've opened, my luck hasn't been amazing. But it's such a fun game because the battles are so short and it's just so simple to play.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can.
I've been fortunate enough. Oh, do you get the notification that you closed it too soon?
No.
Oh, I get a notification if I close it while opening a pack. Like I crack the pack open, then close it. They're like, "You closed while opening a pack." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. No, I haven't done that.
I've had insane luck though. I pulled the Charizard 4-star one, so you get like the full
motion
graphic, and I got the Pikachu. It's the Mewtwo that's eluding me.
I haven't got any of them.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, bro.
I've pulled like 160-ish packs so far.
Yep.
And yeah, my luck isn't great when it comes to opening packs, unfortunately. But it's been fun. It's been fun. I've been I streamed it yesterday, and I was talking to some of the community, and they've spent some money.
Yeah, I saw the comments coming through. I'm like, I'm sitting here playing Fortnite. I'm like, holy crap, they have spent money.
Yeah. It's been kind of crazy, but I mean, it is what it is.
Well, there was a figure released, and in 3 days, it might have been 2 days, Pokemon Pocket made $14 million, or it might have been 12 million. But either way, 12 to 14 million is bank in 2 days.
Yeah,
like,
I know it was over 12 million downloads as well in like the first day or something. I have a
crazy.
pack here. I'm going to open up a Pikachu pack for you. For those who can see it. I've got a notification there. Alright, let's go with that pack right there. Here it is for the people. Let's see it first.
Frostmouth, Goldeen, Pornard, Clefairy, Slowbro.
Okay, well, I mean, that's fine.
Let me see if I have a pack.
No, you got to save them packs for the kids.
Nah, we're not going to have time in the morning. It's Daddy's
fair.
turn.
Fair enough.
Have
I
you got
another one. I've got
any
another one
illustration rares?
I do. Wartortle and Golurk.
Oh, that's a rip.
Rip. Yeah, so I'm like halfway through level 20, almost.
Yep.
I'll have another pack as well. Do I do it now as well? Screw it. Let's do it. We're doing one more pack.
Oh no, I lost my premium subscription. That's okay.
One more. Has it been 2 weeks already?
Yeah.
Wowza.
I'm not going to pay $15 a month.
Wim, Pika, Helioptile, and a whole Golem. That's a new card for me. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice.
So
I like that.
I'll just flex a little bit here. Is there a way to search? Oh yeah, by rarity. Of course there is. All right. We got the big boy Zard. I'm trying to get my phone comfortable. There we go. Oh, no, that doesn't work. Oh. Got the Pikachu.
Nice.
Have you seen the artwork video for this?
Is that the one that you get with the free thing?
No, watch. Ready?
I don't think I've seen that Pikachu one. Oh, that's cute.
Look at the Pikachu. The Ponytas.
That's nice. That's nice. For those who want to see this, head on over to
YouTube.
the YouTube.
Look at the Poliwags.
That's dope.
And then it finishes off with 2 more Pikachus.
That's cool.
So yeah, they're the 2 like major standout ones. And then I pull like the Bulbasaur.
Yep.
And then Bulbasaur, Charmander, Alakazam, Cubone, Golbat, 2 Dragonites, 2 Pidgeots. Oh, actually 2 Golbats, sorry, of the old arts. Meowth, Ditto, Eevee. That's pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
Everything.
I've got the Gloom, the Pinsir, the Electrode, Gyarados, Squirtle, Nidoking, Cubone, oopsie daisy.
Oh, Electrode.
Slowpoke, Dragonite, Weezing, Golbat, Dittos, Meowth, Pidgeot.
Oh, you got the Zapdos.
I do have all the Zapdoses, which is kind of nice.
That's nice. I like how it's got Pewter City in the background.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. But yeah, Pokemon Pocket has been fun. It's been real fun. Looking forward to seeing what they do with it going forward with more events.
Yeah.
Obviously, PvP is a thing. They got the you can battle strangers now to work your way up the ladder, quote unquote ladder. Trading will be out soon. I can't wait till they release the next set of cards.
Yeah, this one's
even though I haven't
boring.
completed this one, I want to. Well, maybe for those who have the rares already, I'm still like, I'll happily open these packs till the cows come home to get those rares. But it is what it is. All right, let's transition into the real reason people are here right now. They would have seen the title of the episode. They would have seen the title of the episode. We spoke about it a couple of episodes ago. And that episode is now. We are going to be discussing none other than...
The Diddler.
The Diddler. P. Diddy. Puff Daddy. Puffy.
The The man that got Tupac and Biggie killed.
Yes.
I'm a big believer in that. He ordered the hit on both of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I have no doubt that he ordered the hit. But let's get into it, shall we? So I'm going to read out something for y'all to kind of set the tone. And for those who have been living under some sort of rock, give you a bit of a briefing as to who he is and why we're here.
Have you seen the shares in baby lotion, by the way?
The share? Yeah, no, I haven't.
They've majorly crashed.
Just Johnson & Johnson stocks?
Yeah, just Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, that's figured.
P. Diddy ruined it.
Yeah, I mean, there's possible. Yeah, I mean, they've had so many bad publicity in the past, decade?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Johnson & Johnson had that, they had there was like, what was it? It wasn't Panadol. It was some sort of painkiller drug, that had, I don't believe they were the cyanide ones, but there was something else that had like a few people killed.
Was that the one that babies would rub on babies' teeth? The Bonjela?
No.
No, okay.
But they've had many court cases, and I don't know who Johnson or Johnson is, but they seem to get away with it. They just keep on making their business.
It's R. Kelly and P. Diddy.
Yep. Alrighty, so let's set the tone. So today we're going to be... Actually, before I do, I want to preface this with... we aren't telling, quote-unquote, the truth. This is just what is out there. Don't believe what we say unless you want to. And if anyone of power does hear this, it is just a podcast.
Come at me, bro. I will take you down. And Diddy will order me to be killed. I can guarantee it. Illuminati.
Alrighty. So, obviously today we're stepping into a complex, controversial world. The empire of Sean Diddy Combs. Known for his undeniable influence in the music industry, Diddy had built an entertainment dynasty over the last few decades. But behind, obviously, the glitz and the glamour and billion-dollar brand, there is much, much darker side.
Bad boy entertainment.
I will preface this as well by saying that if you are triggered by any sort of sexual assault or anything like that, feel free to skip ahead. So from accusations of artist exploitation to violent incidents and even sexual assault, today we'll explore the whispers of corruption that have followed Diddy throughout his career. So buckle up, because this episode is not about sugarcoating. It's about looking beyond the persona of the hip-hop mogul and into the murky waters of power, money, and manipulation.
Sounds like a mafia.
Yeah, well, maybe. So let's start from kind of where he started gaining notoriety. Once he founded Bad Boy Records in '93, he quickly started to make some moves in the industry by launching the careers of none other than Biggie Smalls, Faith Evans, Mary J. Blige, and many, many more. Even from the beginning, he started getting allegations for being unfair with contracts, being violent, and once again, the sexual assault. Moving forward, and we get to the beef between the East Coast and West Coast hip-hop. And it all started to boil over on 7th of September 1996 in Vegas when Tupac was shot in a drive-by, or so it seems. We'll get to that soon. There was much controversy when it came to the shooting, because whether or not it was an inside job by none other than Death Row Records CEO Suge Knight, or perhaps it was Southside Crips member Orlando Anderson. There's a lot to it. There's actually a documentary on, well, it's like a 6-part episodic documentary on Netflix called Unsolved. I highly recommend it.
And that's about Surge, isn't it?
It's about Suge Knight, but it's also about Biggie. It's all about Tupac. It's all about the unsolved murders. But they take a fictional route. Sorry, a non-fictional. No, they take a fictional route through it all as like there's a detective and he goes through it all. and you meet the characters and who they're portraying and stuff.
There's also
really
a movie.
Yes,
based on Biggie Smalls'
Notorious
his life, the Notorious, where they do touch on the whole his side of things after Puck got killed.
Yeah.
And how he then was fearful for his own life.
Yes.
Which obviously he had every right to be, because he would still be with us dropping dope beats.
Yeah. So to continue on, many believe that the man known as Keefy D, who was arrested as recent as 2023 in connection to the murders. So like last year, which is bonkers. Many believe that it was Keefy D that made the shot. Once again, nothing's proved. 6 months after Tupac's murder, the notorious B.I.G. Christopher Wallace, or Biggie Smalls, was killed in a nightclub also. All signs pointed to Keefy D, but the more it was looked into, people started to think that Diddy, or at the time Puffy, was behind organising the assassinations of the two popular up-and-coming hip-hop stars. So let's fast forward to the last decade, so the last 10 years of our lives to this date. Diddy has been living amongst us and quote-unquote guiding new artists through their fame. Or has he? Recently arrested for sex trafficking accusations and sexual assault. Everything has started to come out. So let's talk about it.
Yeah. So,
lots to unpack.
I'm going to start with a recent event.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm talking very recent, as in something that happened in Argentina the other month.
Yep.
Which Diddy is somehow linked to. So, there's a news article by Hudson Times. Don't know how accurate they are, but conspiracy theory is Liam Payne's death is actually connected to Diddy. And if you listen to some of the interviews that Liam has done over the years, he has mentioned P. Diddy in them and his ways. So Diddy's obviously people have been charged with murder. It's been ruled out for suicide. Did Diddy authorize or ask people in Argentina to go into Liam Payne's room and get rid of him?
Yeah. It's that's obviously going to keep on unfolding, that case. So obviously in that manner of speaking also, there are people who have been suspected of being killed by Diddy and or his people. Yeah. Michael Jackson, one of the big ones.
Yep.
Matthew Perry, Biggie, obviously, Tupac.
Matthew Perry, really?
Yeah. Yep.
Tell me more.
Also drug related.
Yeah, it was found that his doctor made him OD.
Yeah, the same thing that happened for Michael Jackson. It was found that his doctor made him OD. Or did he? The crazy thing is, not necessarily Matthew Perry's death, but there have been there's been speculation that Michael Jackson is still alive.
Yeah. Same with Puck.
There's been speculation that Puck is still alive. I haven't quite heard that Biggie's alive still.
No, I'm pretty sure Biggie was confirmed deceased on the spot.
I think it all happened pretty quickly with Tupac. And there's extensive articles and Redditors who have gone down the path of it. With Tupac, actually, he did get shot and he was pronounced dead. But people are speculating that he actually he wanted to escape the industry, and he had probably seen the corruption that was there and just wanted a peaceful life. So they're saying that he faked his death. He is probably living in Cuba. there's been photos
Puerto
that kind
Rico.
of. Or, yeah, Cuba or Puerto Rico. I can't remember. I know,
know it was
Cuba was a big one.
It was a South American country, at least.
Yeah, yeah. I know that there were photos of him in Cuba that, or people who looked like him in Cuba. There have been photos of Michael Jackson or someone who looks like Michael Jackson sitting in the back of the car that was driven by, I believe, one of the Jacksons. I don't remember who. But there was a suspiciously looking person in the backseat of the car. You couldn't really see them properly because they were like wearing a pretty good cover.
Yep.
But people have speculated that that is him as well. So in March, when the trial does happen, it'd be wild, absolutely wild, if they were both under witness protection and then just come out at the trial. Could you imagine? Could you imagine the world would blow up?
Look, I think to a degree that yes, they would be under witness protection.
Yeah.
Because, well, let's face it, the thing with Diddy just sort of, obviously there's been the speculation over the years and the allegations, but now people started to just come out of the blue.
Yeah.
And where am I going with this? That, I wouldn't be surprised if MJ and Puck were under witness protection and saving or waiting for this kind of moment.
Yeah.
The only issue is if they were to show themselves at the trial, then all of Diddy's people will be aware and will probably come after them. So then they'd have to secure the package, so to speak, and move him to another.
It is kind of crazy that that is being being spoken of, that they are under witness protection, and maybe they do come out at the case. But I wouldn't put it past it happening purely because we all know and have heard about the Illuminati, right? We all know that there is, or we all think that there is a superpower or a force behind everyone who has some sort of fame.
Yeah.
They are all, not all, but there's a huge group of people, a secret society, if you will, where they are all in on it, and they have to get kept under wraps for certain things.
Well, there's that rumor, or not rumor, the theory that P. Diddy got bigger than the Illuminati in terms of power. And this is their way of exactly what you're saying, bringing them back into line and saying, you've overstepped the boundaries, now you pay. And there's, I was watching a video on, because I've loved listening to the Illuminati theories. I think they're great. Yeah. There was a theory going around on TikTok that if you look at Jim Carrey's interviews, he references the Illuminati every interview since the early 90s.
Yeah.
In one way or another. And the theory, this is, I guess, going off of P. Diddy a little bit, but the theory is the Illuminati have been using Jim Carrey to cover and make them a quote-unquote joke to the world to make us believe they aren't real. But then you look at how some of these celebrities, Britney Spears, you look at John Cena when he was nude on the stage,
Yeah.
Just publicly embarrassing themselves. And if you go down the rabbit hole of the Illuminati, these public humiliation acts are their induction into the inner circles. And, I don't know if anyone's read Dan Brown with the Da Vinci Code, but, he goes on about the Masons and the Illuminati and everything. The Masons are real.
They are.
You see their lodges everywhere. So who's to say the Illuminati aren't?
Yeah. I firmly believe that the Illuminati are real. I have a bit of a different take as to what you said, where Diddy got bigger than them, and all the humiliations that are happening are an indoctrination or to get them into the inner circle.
Yep.
The way that I seem to think of it at the moment is that Diddy is on the level of one of the top people in the Illuminati, along with some other superpowers, which we'll get into, like Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Jay-Z.
But we'll get into that in a second. And the public humiliations that are happening are either they've done something wrong with the people in the Illuminati, and this is them basically saying, do this or die. Do this public humiliation, or we will have you eliminated and they'll never find us.
Yeah.
We'll make it look like an accident. So that's the way I seem to think of it. But I think that with the, I guess, with Diddy being towards the top of the triangle, if you will. So obviously, stepping into the frame of mind of, let's talk about Beyonce. Let's talk about Jay-Z. They have been touted as some of these big superpowers in the world of the Illuminati. And some of the signs are that, obviously, when Beyonce doesn't win an award at a show, all these other celebrities must thank her for something in order to, I guess, stay alive.
Or Kanye gets up on stage and says, you don't deserve this, Beyonce does. And it makes the whole world hate him.
Yeah, it makes the whole world hate him, but then people are saying that saved his life. That saved her life.
Yeah.
Saved Taylor's life. So it's crazy. It's really, really quite crazy. The list of names that have thanked Beyonce at the Grammys back in 2017, Adele, in the 2022 and 2023 Music Video Awards, and the MTV VMAs, Lizzo. Back in 2009, the MTV VMAs, Taylor Swift. Chloe and Hailey for various awards in the past. Megan Thee Stallion in 2021 Grammys. Doja Cat in 2021 Billboard Awards. Nicki Minaj back in 2015 at the BET Awards. Cardi B in 2019 at the Billboard Awards. Billie Eilish 2021 at the Grammys. Even Jennifer Hudson thanked Beyonce after her rise to fame in Dreamgirls. It's crazy the amount of people who have thanked Beyonce, and maybe she is that influential, which is all well and good, but there's got to be something else happening there.
Oh, 100%.
There's got to be.
And if you look at it, Jay-Z's always been by Diddy's side. And who did Jay-Z bring up in the rap world? Let's have a look at that. Jay-Z, mentorship. I
know that it wasn't 50, it wasn't Eminem, and it wasn't Dre.
No, because they were all Snoop and Dre signed Snoop. And I think Snoop found 50, possibly. I don't know, but they had no association from the get-go with them. They were all part of, wasn't it Death Row? Wasn't that?
Yeah, Snoop was part of Death
Row. Jay-Z he had many mentors in his life. Mentorship and staying focused. I can't seem to get anything.
That's all right. Even if there are obviously names, but regardless, the fact that Beyonce is married to Jay-Z would speak a lot in regards to it all.
100%.
I want to quickly talk about the tweet that Sia had put out back in 2017, I believe it was. Sia the artist. She July 28, 2016 at 9 a.m. she posted or she tweeted, "Baby, everything your own nice cat eats. Kangaroo is dead. Nowhere and purple penguins every day. My egg."
It's a
crazy,
very
right?
random tweet.
Very random tweet. But the first letter of each of those... The first letter of each of those reads, "Beyonce kidnapped me."
Wow.
Which is weird. Very weird. Very weird. So, Sia is still alive. Also we think. We haven't heard much from her in quite some time.
Oh, she's fallen off the bandwagon a little bit.
She did. After her Christmas album, I believe, things kind of disappeared for her. But, a bit of a random tweet that, I mean, makes no sense if you read it, but then if you do look at those words, maybe Beyonce kidnapped her? Who's to know? Who's to know?
Who's to know? Couple of people Jay-Z has mentored.
Yeah.
And it's one of these people, it's actually quite funny. One of these people have spoken out against Diddy.
Yeah.
So let's start with Nick Jonas.
Mm-hmm.
Sarkozy? Just never heard of him. He's a hip-hop artist.
Yep.
Now, this one may surprise people. It may not. But Yee. Mr. West. Kanye.
Oh, Kanye. Wait, you don't call him Yee?
That's his new name. He's legally changed his name to Yee.
Oh, yeah, okay. Interesting.
Ready? Look. Screen share. Boom. You type in Yee into Google.
Yeah, right. Is it just like the back half of his name, Yee? Kanye?
Well, how he thinks he's the Messiah and the prophet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Yee is an American rapper and recording producer.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Yeah,
I think he did
today.
it like back in 2020 or something.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, even on Instagram, Yee.
Yeah,
Yee,
right.
album by Kanye West. Yee.
Okay. I surprisingly, I'm not a huge fan of Kanye, of his music. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's a nice bloke, a bit of a crazy guy. He married Kim K for a bit there and raised some kids. But yeah, kind of an odd bloke in my opinion.
I think stemming back to the Illuminati, I think a lot of it comes from them, and he saw too many industry secrets.
Yeah.
Because if you look at Kanye's history, he's been in and out of rehab for a little while there when he just before or while he was with Kim Kardashian. And then when the theory is he came off the meds that the Illuminati were making him take. But he'd been taking them for so long it actually drove him insane. To the point where people won't believe him when he starts speaking out against them. Against Diddy, like he has been, against Jay-Z, Beyonce, all those powerful figures. So the theory is he knew too much, and the way to silence him, so to speak, was load him up with drugs, say he went to rehab, make him disappear for 6 to 12 months, come back, he's changed his name, he split with Kim Kardashian, and everyone thinks he's another psycho.
I think he does look like he's brainwashed.
Yeah.
Whenever you see him, or whenever I see him interact with anyone and talk to anyone, it just... it just seems like he's brainwashed. It's kind of crazy. Bringing it back to the Diddy stuff at the moment, Obviously, his court case is coming up in March. Who knows what's going to happen with it, whether or not he gets killed before then, or if he dies before then, or if they push the court case back, or if he pays his way out of it somehow.
On that quick divert,
Yeah.
there was an article going around that he refuses to eat while in prison because he's worried he's going to be poisoned.
Yeah.
I don't know what if I'm looking into it too much, but that screams a big pyramid people trying to silence him.
It does. Some of the people that appeared on a list that happened to be affiliated with Diddy, because he's apparently done some god-awful things in regards to sexual assault.
He's the Epstein of hip-hop.
He is the Epstein of hip-hop. Maybe he's bigger than Epstein that we just don't know yet. But the people that he's been well affiliated with, Leonardo DiCaprio, Jay-Z, Beyonce, obviously, Ashton Kutcher even, Paris Hilton, Howard Stern.
Sorry. Just on Ashton Kutcher, that's a bad look for him considering Danny Maston, he backed him after what he got accused of and convicted of. Not a good look for the Kutchers.
No. Paris Hilton, Howard Stern, Russell Brand even. Russell Brand has turned his life around, and I'm here for it.
He's done a full... I haven't really been following too much, but he had that... I know he had that tirade a few years ago. Blew up on social media. Can't remember exactly what it is about, but he's was trying to change his life and turn it around and reinvent himself.
Yeah, he about a year ago now, I think, 6 months or so ago, he ended up getting baptized. It was well public. He has devoted himself to God, and Jesus, and his posts on his Instagram and his TikTok and wherever you can find him, very much him just worshipping our Lord and Savior.
Which is crazy because he's gone from a sex maniac, drug-fueled person to Bible basher.
Yeah.
Sorry to anyone that is religious. It's just that's what we call people.
Well,
like
I think maybe Bible bash is not the right word because he doesn't throw it down your throat. He doesn't actually try and bash you with gospel.
Bible.
He just became Christian, and from his post, he's been very just wholesome with it. And he's like, I love this world I'm in now. I love everything about it.
Oh, that's all right. Maybe Bible basher is definitely the wrong word. Spiritually enlightened might be the better terminology there.
He's living his best life. Mariah Carey, Jennifer Lopez, Russell Simmons, Usher, Megan Fox. The list goes on, obviously. Usher, I said that already. Did I? Yeah, I did. Usher and Pink deleted some tweets that were theories that they'd posted a long time ago, that Bieber might have been a victim. And then obviously the footage of him and Bieber's interactions in the past were
very
kind of creepy. And apparently, those who choose to believe it, Ellen DeGeneres also had quite a big say in keeping it all quiet, and also offering or giving Diddy access to these celebrities.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing.
Wow.
All these people were constantly at Diddy's parties. So, obviously, those who've been looking in the news, Diddy has indeed been arrested. They've raided his house or his mansion. They found many things. They found many things.
Wasn't it 700 and something dildos?
Yeah. They found all the baby oil, which was laced with some sort of drug that puts people out of it. So some sort of date rape drug.
Yep.
And they found all the dildos. They found secret tunnels under his house that
One of them leads to
led
Michael Jackson's house, apparently.
led to Michael Jackson's house. There's been so much stuff that they've uncovered, and it is low-key kind of scary.
It just wrinkles your brain. Blows your brain.
Yeah. So, once again, until we know exactly what happened, and we may never know exactly what happened, if Diddy does die out, then maybe Beyonce takes up the reins as the head of whatever it is, the society, or maybe
Society
someone else
diddling.
takes the reign, or maybe, as you said, maybe they are above it all. Maybe they're above it all and they've been already excommunicated from whatever it is and they have their own. There's lots to be left up for consideration.
Yeah.
I would love to hear what everyone else has to think about it. In the YouTube comments below, obviously. Feel free to let us know what your thoughts are on it all. If you think that Diddy was innocent. If you have any other resources, any other information that you want to share, feel free to drop it down there. Any other theories? If you are listening on the Spotify, you can leave comments there as well, but I highly recommend heading over to youtube.com/JubilifeCityRadio and dropping it in there as well, because believe it or not, our YouTube viewership is higher than our Spotify viewership.
I have noticed that. Which I can understand more people do use YouTube over Spotify.
Yeah.
I myself, I tend to use Spotify just because I'm more car-based than I am home-based.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but a lot of people listen on YouTube rather than on Spotify. I guess because Spotify you do have to pay for unless you want ads.
Yeah.
Whereas YouTube, the ads are neither here nor there. You can skip them pretty quickly, or you have an ad blocker. Yeah, there's lots of ways to get around it.
In saying that, we're dropping an ad right now just to screw with everyone. The ad of how awesome we are.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
But yeah, that pretty much wraps up the Diddy portion of the episode. Unless you had anything else you wanted to add.
I think we need to do a part 2.
Yeah, part 2. Go deeper into it. Talk about the cases specifically.
You want me to make a joke about going deeper?
Nope. I think we could just let that one slide.
Slide with the baby oil.
Yeah. But yeah, if anyone does want to obviously tune in on it, drop it down below in the comments and we will discuss it as well in a future episode. But yeah, like up until March, who knows what's going to happen? As you said, like Diddy's been asking for security. He's been trying to sell all his jets and stuff that he owns, try and raise the price of his bail, but the police are not, or not police, the governing bodies are not having it. He's not buying his way out of this one.
Well, he even tried offering up one of his houses, and they said no. The bail money plus the house.
He's offered $60 billion, and they said no. So I can't imagine anyone else is going to be able to price it. Unless Elon chimes in somehow, and he's all part of it, but I doubt it.
Elon's too in bed with Trump.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. We will bring it back in a future episode if y'all want to hear more about it. But yeah, I believe that also just brings us to the end of the episode.
That went very quick.
It went real quick. If you do enjoy it, please feel free to subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, leave us a review on Spotify. A rating of 5 stars is the best. And we will, we'll speak at you in the future. Actually, before we wrap up, my dude, quick transition. You streamed the other day.
I did.
You did?
I did. I am slowly looking to make not so much a comeback per se, but bring my presence back to the world.
Nice.
Of streaming.
Very good.
Yeah. It was a fantastic stream. A lot of my old regulars were there, whether they were lurking or watching or talking. It was actually felt quite blessed to see, before I even started stream, people were like, Coco, what are you doing? Go live already. Like, you know, it was humbling to see just how much the community were miss me and wanted to see me back and everything. I was like, I was actually missed more than I thought I would be.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if you'd if and when you were coming back, so I did end up letting my subscription end. And
that's
then,
all right.
like 3 days ago, I think it was on Sunday. I was in a chat, and I was like looking through my emotes because I wanted to post the arms, and I was like, oh, I don't have the arms anymore. Resub.
Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah,
So
the
I am
emotes
resubbed.
are pretty cool to have.
Yeah, for sure.
Truly blessed with those ones. I don't actually. I don't remember what my emotes are anymore.
Lots of Deadpool.
Yeah, lots of Deadpool.
Yes. But yeah, we are going to get the heck out of here. Thank you all so much for letting us talk to you in your ear holes and on your screens for the past 50 odd minutes. We'll be back in a fortnight with another episode, whether it be about Diddy or whether it be about other things. We will be back.
Also, while you're there leaving comments, let us know your thoughts on how we've progressed with the new sort of content for JCR as well. Because I know we originally started off heavily Pokemon based, and we kind of made a decision to still include Pokemon, but yeah, we just want to see how everyone feels with the new content.
Yeah, for sure. All the feedback is great. But yeah, we're going to get the heck out of here. Thank you all so much, and we'll see y'all in a fortnight. Peace.